well done for making it to Friday. You've done lots of problem solving this week involving money, so well done. I hope you've enjoyed all the activities. We are going to do one final money-based activity today, and then next week you're going to be moving on to telling the time with Mrs. Herbert. Okay, so let's start with a little warm-up game.
So you'll see here a selection of everyday items. What we're going to do is you're going to guess the cost of each of these items. Now this might be something that you feel pretty confident with, or it could be something that you think, oh, I have no idea how much it costs for a pint of milk. And hopefully you'll be surprised and you'll learn something doing this activity. Now, depending on where you shop or the brands you buy and those kind of things, the prices are approximate, okay? So it might be a little bit different depending on what version of these things you buy, but this is, we're going to go with an approximate answer. So, first up, we have got a pint of milk. Now, not in a bottle, okay? How much do you think it costs, around about, to buy a pint of milk? Either in a shop or get it delivered to your house. What do you think? Have a little guess. Okay, so around about, you're going to be paying about 75 pence for a pint of milk. Are you surprised by that? Did you get it close? Let's move on to the eggs. So half a dozen eggs, 6 eggs. How much do you think it costs for half a dozen eggs? Around about. Okay, so you're going to be going for around about £1.50. Okay, let's move on to our butter. How much do you think it is for 1 block of butter? Going to be thinking again about £1.50. Have any of these things surprised you? Have any been more expensive or less expensive than you had thought? Okay, our Weetabix. How much for a box of cereal? Now obviously cereal differs depending on brands and the type, but around about, what do you think for a box of cereal? You're looking around about £2. Okay, and finally, toilet roll. 4 toilet rolls. How much do you think that would cost? Have a little guess, have a little talk to people that you're with at home. You can always pause the videos. Okay, and we're thinking around about £1.25 for our toilet roll. I wonder if any of those things surprised you. If you've enjoyed doing this, you could do the same with similar items in your house. Talk to your family, see if you can guess how much things cost and see if you get that right.
Okay, so sticking with the theme of thinking about how much things cost, our activity for today is going to be using an online supermarket website to add together amounts of money and do some more problem solving. So if you've got access to the internet at home, so that could be on a laptop, an iPad, a phone, however, I would like you to search and to go on to the Aldi supermarket website. Now, if you haven't got internet access that you can use to do this at home, there is a different problem solving task on the website for today, which is either an additional optional task or you could do it instead of this activity. So there's another video to explain and outline that if there is any issues. But if you can get onto the internet, get onto the Aldi website, then I'd like you to pause the video and do that now. Okay, just go on to www.aldi.co.uk or just search Aldi and the website should come up. Okay,
so when you have got onto the website, it should look something like this. You just need to go to in-store groceries, which is on this tab here, and then just click on all groceries. Okay, just to focus on those things for now. Just be careful, obviously, when you're browsing through the website, you're not going to try and buy anything. You won't be able to, I know, without payment details, but just be careful just clicking on what I ask you to. So you're going to explore this section here, all groceries, okay? As you go through, take note of how much things do cost, if anything surprises you, and then you're going to choose up to 5 items, okay? So you'll choose your 5 items, you'll write them down, and you will also write down their price, so make a note of what they are. I've already done that bit, okay? So I have chosen the rice cake bars at the top, which are 85 pence. I've also chosen some toothbrushes for £1.19. I've chosen some washing tablets for £1.79. Oh, I don't know what happened there. And I've also chosen some yoghurt, which was 45 pence just there. Okay, so they are the things that I have bought, and I'm going to show you now what we're going to do with those prices and those items. So you need to select 4 or 5 items to do the same. Okay, so the first thing to do is to write a shopping list of the things you've chosen and how much they cost. So I've got my toothbrushes for £1.19, my rice cake bars for 89p, my washing tablets for £1.79, and my yoghurt for 45p. Your job is to write your shopping list and then add up the total cost of all of your items. And the way to do this is to work in pairs with them. So toothbrushes and rice cake, we'll add those together. Then we'll add our washing tablets and our yoghurts together. And then after that, we'll add both totals together and have the total amount. Okay, so we're going to start doing that just here.
Okay, so the best way to add these numbers together is to do some column addition. Okay, so we're going to start over here with our 9s. Okay, so 9 add 9 is 18, double 9. Put down your 8, carry over. You've then got 1 add 8, add 1, okay, which would equal 10. So we'll put down our 0, carry over, and don't forget to add in your decimal point here, separate the pounds and the pence. Then you've got 1, add 1 to add, which is 2. So our answer is £2 and 8 pence. Okay? So now we're going to add together the washing tablets for £1.79 and the yoghurt for 45p. So I've laid it out again in column addition. I've put a 0 with the 45p here as a placeholder to remind me that there are no pounds to add in there. Okay, so if I start again, my 9 add 5 is 14. Put the 4 and carry over the 1 or the 10. 7 add 4 is 11. Plus 1 more is 12. So I've just put that down there and just show you. Okay, so 7 add 4 plus the 1 is 12. So there's the 2 and there's the 1. I must remember to put in my decimal point to separate the pounds and the pence. Okay, and then 1 add 0 add 1 is 2. Okay, so altogether my answer is £2 and 24p. Finally, we're going to add together the two totals, so the total of the toothbrushes and the rice cakes and the total of the washing tablets and the yoghurt. So I've written it out here, laid it out ready in column addition, £2 and 8p, add £2 and 24p. Okay, so we're going to add those together starting with the 8 and the 4. 8 and 4 is 12, so we'll put the 2, carry the 1. 10, we've got a 0 and 2, and this one here, which makes 3. Don't forget your decimal point to separate your pounds and your pence. And then 2 and 2 is 4. We've got £4. So our answer is £4 and 32p. Okay, so now we're going to imagine that someone is coming into our shop or going into Aldi and they're paying for these items with a £5 note. Okay, so our total of those 4 items was £4.32. We're going to imagine that they're paying for them with a £5 note, and we're going to work out what the change would be. Now with your items, I would like you to do a similar thing, but if your items add up to closer to £10, then imagine they're paying with a £10 note, or closer to £20, £20 note, okay, or just a round amount. So up to you, see how much your total is, and then work out what you might work out the change from there. So we're going to stick with our £5 note. Now I've drawn a number line. This is the best way to calculate change, okay? So you're going to have £4.32 at the beginning, and £5 at the end. So how much it costs at the beginning and how much you're spending or you're paying with at the end. I'm going to jump up from £4.32 to £5. We're going to do this in easy, sensible jumps. So we're going to work out what's our easy number, what's our target number from £4.32. It's good if we can make it a multiple of 10 or a round number. So £4.32, I'm going to jump up to £4 and 40p. Do you agree that would be a sensible thing to do? And we're going to work out how much we need to add on to get from 32 to 40. Okay, so that's 8, 2 to 10 is 8. So we're going to 32 add 8 equals 40. So I'm going to write add 8p because we are working in money up here. Okay, now I'm on £4.40, I need to get to £5. Now you could do one big jump. Okay, I think I'm going to do a jump of 10p to get me to £4.50, because then I know I can do one big jump of 50p to get me to £5. Okay, so the jumps are up to you, whatever's easiest. Hopefully that makes sense. Now who can remember the final thing we need to do to work out how much change we need to give? We need to add together our jumps, don't we? We need to add together 8p, 10p and 50p. So I'm going to think 50 add 10 is 60. and then 60 add 8 is 68. So I'm going to write this down below. 50 add 10 add 8 equals 68 pence. Okay, and now you've calculated the change. So they are your tasks for today: to choose items on the Aldi website, add them together using column addition, and then calculate change, and just keep experimenting with that. It's all outlined on the sheet which is also on this web page. Okay, you've got the link to the Aldi website. Everything that I've said is outlined on here, and also there is a challenge at the bottom. So if you do this quite quickly, or you want something a little bit more challenging to do, I have said, can you spend exactly £20 on the Aldi website? Now, this is obviously pretend internet shopping, don't actually spend it, or as close to £20 as possible. Can you find items that will add up to exactly £20, or as near as? Okay, so that's your challenge, and I'd be interested to find out the answer. Can you do that? So, as I also said earlier on, there is another problem-solving task for today. It's Problem-Solving Friday, and I'm going to explain that on another video. It's entirely optional. It's if you want to do it as extra, you can do it instead of this task, or maybe it's something you want to do over the weekend and do it with your family. Entirely up to you. It's an optional task, and it's explained on another video. Okay, so well done. Enjoy today's activity. Enjoy internet shopping, pretend internet shopping, and as I said at the beginning of the video, well done for getting to Friday. Well done for all your amazing work this week. I know you've been working really hard. Your teachers really want to see what you've been up to. So please email us or send us any of your maths work. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your Friday. And yeah, well done on all the hard work. And I will see you all really soon.